Oh, that happened very quickly. Oh, what have I done? Oh dear. Oh dear. I can hear myself. There we go, that's better. Now I can't hear myself. My voice is annoying. Oh gosh. It's very good quality, this headphones. I'll take that. Right. Is it the 29th? It is indeed. Start off as clear, see how it goes. I have new headphones, so they seem alright. Right. Right. Let's get all the safety systems on. I don't need LSB, we can put PZB, and we can put CIFA. And in terms of the lights, put you on feet forward. Cool. Let's put that sunshade all the way down. Let's put you slightly down. We still have a red signal. Slightly down. Oh, there we go. Getting the green. Close the door. Right, okay, brake key unlocked. We can release the brakes. Start up to 6. We're off. An on-time departure. And 86 kilometers to go. Until our first stop, which is Fulda. I think that's how you say it. We've got to stay under 40. Until so the safety system is stops flashing in the bottom right, showing 1785. Soon we will go on to LZB, which is in-cab signalling. There you go. You now pretty much follow the speeds there. I could use the automatic system there to control our speed, but I enjoy this. I'm gonna let it see for shout. There you go. Parting at sunrise. So I love this route so much. Talk about the screen bright. There we are. That's better. I'm following this on my Twitch stream as well, and it's just perfectly aligned. I'm like, what's going on? Since when did my internet be like this? Oh, investment. It's taking me ages. Oh gosh. Shout out to Seafood. Steve would be like, how dare you let Seafood keep on going? I actually find this easier to drive in the tunnels compared to the 395 on the southeastern route. Just personal preference. I can actually see the icons. I'm hoping for a clear run, but we got dynamic weather on, and whenever dynamic weather is on, there is never a clear run. It usually starts raining and it becomes like a thunderstorm or stuff, and I'm just thinking, hey yo. But because it's the winter, if it does start raining, it will actually fall as snow. Which is good. There's a really good scenery on this route. That's also what I've found on this route is that it's because of the distance of the route, you can really get up to full speed and like really do like some long distance running, which I love. I love long distance, like passenger running, more than anything. Pardon me, just had to take a drink there. I'm just happy with the setup I finally got on this PlayStation, and driving along, like it's actually at full like resolution, so when I finish the stream I could just upload it perfectly to YouTube. There's going to be no issue. Oh, I enjoy that. So the exclamation mark that you're seeing in the bottom right is sort of like one of the safety, like the sort of safety system, so I have to acknowledge it like every 60 seconds or something. If I don't, the brakes get applied, but if I was to then acknowledge it, that resets the system. That only happens with that safety system in itself. But you get quite a few chances to acknowledge it, so you probably get, so it'll show up a flash, then this button will show that the one that's saying CIFA, and if I still haven't acknowledged it, it will then say to me CIFA quite a few times. So I'll let it say CIFA the next time, so you can actually hear them saying CIFA. There you go. It is a lovely morning. I'm not going to jinx it, but it's quite good. I've also thought about getting a camera as well for this. I'm still deciding. Whilst I have a bit of confidence speaking in streams, actually showing my face is something different, especially on gaming streams. I rarely do that. I've done that obviously on Twitch here for like when I used to do like those Christmas quizzes, like not Christmas quizzes, like quizzes during the lockdown. But actually doing it on a gaming, it's a whole new different ball game for me. But you never know. This route is just in fact it's just a long distance route as well. It's just perfect for me. I absolutely love it. Moving along quite some good speed. 237 kilometers an hour. Speed limit is 250, as you can see on the screen. So effectively ignoring the signals, and we're following what the system is pretty much telling us. It's scanning about 10 kilometers ahead. So and it effectively allows us to slow down in a lot greater time. Obviously, because we go at high speed, conventional signals wouldn't really work as effectively as the thing that goes on high speed 1 between London and Kent. London, St Pancras and Kent. Got downward gradient here. We're starting to pick up quite a bit of speed. We're okay, but we'd rather be cautious. We're going to keep it on 1A for braking, just for now. About 60 kilometers now from Fulda. For those who have watched the channel for quite a while, you will know that usually I show off on the top right. I would usually have the signal HUD as well, but over the past few months I have learnt within reason to get rid of the signal HUD. The speed limit HUD I do keep, but the signal HUD I've got rid of, just because I think it's not realistic to know that sort of information. In terms of speed limit, however, I'm still learning certain areas, certain routes. I think some of them I could turn it off. So southeastern high speed between London and Faversham, I'm pretty confident in the speed limits from London to Faversham. I'm fairly confident in that. I've done a route quite a number of times. I can spot where certain speed limits were, where certain whistle boards were, but for other routes it's I'm still learning. Obviously they expanded southeastern high speed to go from Gravesend to Dartford. That bit I haven't yet learned effectively, so that's going to take me a while to do, but hopefully soon enough I can do it, and so I can then say, okay, fine, if that's the case, I'm going to take off the speed limit HUD in the top right. But for now I think I'm going to keep that there, because just so I'm fairly confident of the speed limits throughout the route. We're now 49 kilometres away from Ford platform 6. There is quite a bit of a scheduled buffer, so to say. There's quite a bit of a buffer from what I've found in the times I've played this route. So we'll likely arrive maybe 5 or so minutes early, which is great. Gives us a bit of time in case of any issues. But they did run a and I have noticed that they have that Dovetail Games have announced that they are going to be releasing a few new routes, a few new trains. Now, I personally, I'm not a fan of the Steam side, but I know that some people are. I'm more passenger, usually long haul, usually like long distance, not long haul, long distance passenger services. I love doing that, and maybe some commuter sort of like stopping services. I enjoy doing that as well. But when one of the routes one of the trains I know that they're releasing is the class 385, which is brilliant news, because I think that train or a variation of that train they use on the Cathcart Circle route, and that's been long overdue an upgrade since it's been released. Needs a new train, so I hope that they link it with that route, because that was certainly, I hope they link that train with that route, because that will certainly add some sort an experience to it. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. the signs you see just here, those are all kilometre posts, and they obviously give the distance to the end of the line, so to say. Obviously, this route does not go to the end of the line. If it was 270 kilometers, I think I would be so excited. That would be a full-on type of route. But I'll take what I have. This is a good route, nonetheless. There's a lot of tunnels on this route because it is a high-speed route. And it's quite a mountainous area, quite a mountainous route. They just effectively decided to just tunnel through it all instead of doing what happened on Southeastern High Speed, which is mostly using the track to follow the terrain. On this route, it was more a case of there's a mountain, we're going to just go through it and build a tunnel, which is quite interesting. Yeah. I mean, I love this route. I know I said this earlier, but I've also waited. I've also waited such a long time for this train as well. The ICE1. I was always. I remember in 2016, I think I went to Germany, and I was in Frankfurt, and I went plane spotting, and I saw this train go past, and ever since then I literally took a picture, and I'd always and I had it for such a long time, and then Train Sim World said, "Oh, we're going to make the ICE1," and my eyes just lit up. I was like, "Oh my goodness gracious me!" Like, I've waited a long time to actually drive this train. So yeah, it's one of my favourites. It is definitely one of my favourite trains on the game. I'm just waiting for them to release London to Peterborough, which I think, to be pretty honest, I think they could go further than Peterborough. I think they should go maybe up to like Newark Northgate, or Grantham, because I think it'll be quite. But I would take Peterborough. If they did Peterborough, that's absolutely fine. London to Peterborough, because if they then added on like a Class 800, they got Class 800, the LNER Zuma train basically, and like a Thameslink train, the Class 700. I'm sorted. I don't need any further train. I don't think for Train Sim World. I've got all the trains I want. Then if I'm right, let me see. What else would I need? Maybe a few trains for like if they did some trains for if they did Southwestern, so Waterloo out to like Woking, Basingstoke, those type of places, then yeah, sure. I know that would be quite popular, but for me, I'm happy with what I have. If I get London to Peterborough and then all of those trains, I've got everything I need. Any other train route would be a bonus, really, for me. So yeah. It's under 20 kilometers to go until Fulda. I hope I'm saying it right, by the way. Apologies if I'm not to my German friends. Fulda or Fulda, I think. But we should be arriving. Well, the game thinks we should arrive in about 12 minutes, but I think we're going to arrive in about 6. So, as you can see, the train computer system has advised us that in about 9.2 kilometers, our speed will have to drop. Our speed limit will drop to 200 kilometers an hour in preparation to arrive at our first stop. I mean, you'll see the speed limit. You'll see the blue dot on our speedometer there start to reduce. Oh, effectively, we're following the blue dot to. We're effectively following the blue dot to make sure that we don't break the speed limit, really, because if we break the speed limit, the train brakes tend to go on quite quickly, and it will bring us to a stop, and we have to do things to bring ourselves back up and running again, which I'm not in the mood to do. Apologies for that field of fuel change. As you can see, the blue dots starting to approach. So we're going to try and make sure that we're always ahead of it. We don't want to be behind it. That's our main aim. Easy, we've done it perfectly. We're in good time. We'd like to get another speed reduction as we come up to the next board. Going down to 140. About 6 kilometers to go to our first stop. Got the G. Again, we want to make sure that we're ahead of the blue dot. Go to 1.0, quite a bit ahead of it now. Make it a bit more comfortable for our passengers. So we're going to drop again. We can raise the brakes, let the train is down to 100. 20, we're good. We're going to continue braking now. And we are aiming to stop at the end of the platform. Got another ICE1, the opposite platform to us. Okay. Come in. Go ahead. Seems everyone wanted to get off. I think they were all fed up with me now. There's a picture. Watch out for pictures. So when I do make a... Is there anyone even on the train still? Oh, there are people still on the train. Oh, they all still want to get to their destination then. Fair enough. It's actually quite busy. It's not too bad. Anyway. Sorry, apologies about that. I didn't mean to pause it there. You stood there. Get on then. Okay, whatever. Well, let's look at this train. Bear in mind, this is sunrise. It's very nice. Although, saying that, we started off clear, and so that can only mean one thing. Now it's clouding over. We're probably going to get every bit of weather between here and our final stop of the video. That's okay. Right. Oh gosh. But I need that water. Water is just it's so underrated. I can tell you that. We've got Stephen Champion arriving on the other side. Well, is he arriving or is he just speeding through? Nope, he's speeding through. Alright, see you later, Stephen. Never mind. But yeah, not too bad. Still got a few more minutes. Maybe I can take a few more pictures whilst I've got a chance. It's very unlikely that I'm going to get a chance to take pictures when I'm driving this train. Pause it again and again. I paused it so many times. I do apologise. If you're watching this back, then you just see me pausing. Oh my god, I'm not good at this video making this stuff for games, as you can tell. So I do apologise. I will do better. I will do better. It just takes me time. It takes me time to get good at this, and then get good at confidence to, good at confidence to speak, if that makes sense. So yeah, do bear with me. Right. I'm ready to go. Doors closed, please. They are all closed. Go to 6. It sounds like a 91 as well. It sounds like a Class 91 at the start. Not this bit, but apologies if you can hear my sister in the background. Apologies. She's speaking to the kids. I don't think you can, but I don't know what the background noise is like with this microphone. I literally got these headphones today, so what I will say is that it does sound a lot better. So full power here. Maybe it's just laughing over something, but that's okay. It would be nice to show you the dynamic weather. I'm not holding my breath, but if we do, great. If we don't, okay, never mind. Because it what's usually like. I was surprised that it's holding firm. Although me saying that means that it's just going to start snowing halfway through this, and I'll be like, oh, for goodness sake. But do leave in the comments. Obviously, I'm going to put this video up on YouTube, on my YouTube gaming channel, FOHemingClips. Do leave in the comments the type of games you want to see me play. I obviously did Lego Harry Potter, which I still need to finish. I wanted to go on a road to 100%, and I still haven't done it. Work just got so hectic for me, but you know, I'm grateful for that work. I feel blessed, especially after such a year. It's good to it's good not just for the work to it, but to be in a place where the organisation genuinely cares for your development. And I will shout that to the hills to anyone. No matter what anyone says to me, I'll say the organisation I work for cares, and it's good to feel that way. It makes me feel valued. That my ideas also get put into action. So that's good. That's good. But enough of my personal life. Enough about that. I don't know how this is going to sound. I'll find out when I play this back after the stream. I'll find out whether this microphone is good or not. Whether I'm going to think, okay, this was the good investment, or this was a yucky investment. But yeah. They were travelling in the morning peak, so obviously you got to see quite a bit of the sunrise, which is good. Very nice. I wish they would do it like dynamic type of like sunsets and sunrises, so like every day it's like a different one. So if you've had like a cloudy day, it'll show you like a really like it will show like a really like murky sort of like sunset, those type of things. That'd be quite cool. Oh, tree on the track. They need to fix that. Also glad this is recording 60 frames. Oh, it's going to be smooth. Oh my gosh. Like, I actually might do this more often. But see, I don't know whether I'm going to keep on streaming here to Twitch, or move myself over to YouTube to stream, because I just stream it directly from my YouTube gaming channel. I don't know. I haven't decided. Just over 60 kilometers to go until we get to Kassel, to our final stop. So we're making excellent progress. Saying we should be there in about 20 minutes or so, which I agree with. That's very likely. Do you ever use the FB on that ICE? Sometimes, so I do, but I enjoy moving the throttle and brake myself. I do know how to use the AFB. It's just on this route I don't use it. I don't know why. But on like Cologne to Aachen and Munich to Augsburg, I've used AFB. Yeah. Thanks, Mister, for your question. Yeah. just so the kilometers are dropping down fast. Just 53 kilometers to go. Oh, and you know what? I'll tell you something. I was usually, for me, I'm very much a case of I like having, like, lately I've had an obsession with like having shoes that are lined with like fluff inside. So for Christmas I got given these slippers that have fluff inside, and that's it. I've already said it's done. It's done. It's completely done. That's my Christmas sorted. I have. I'm wearing them now on carpet. I know, it's just, it's a game changer for me. It was a game changer. It's done. Oh gosh. So as it's going to sound, 43 kilometers out, I think we're going to have a clear run, no dynamic weather, nothing. What's going on? How? I don't know how I survived this. Oh gosh. It's a shame that we didn't have dynamic weather, actually. It's been a massive shame. But watch, we'll have dynamic weather, but just as we're arriving into our final stop, suddenly it'll start raining, or snowing, or whatever. Whatever it'll do. 30 kilometers to go now, and we are .5 kilometers to go. We made excellent progress. Brake and the throttle at the same time there. Apologies about that. Going great. Yes, it will nearly. We're nearly there any second now. We should get PCB shouting at us. No, not PCB, I beg your pardon, LZB. Should be getting LZB any second now shouting at us, telling us our new speed. And right on cue, we've been given the indication that in about 9 kilometers we're going to be dropping our speed to, we need to be at 180 by in about 9 kilometers. So at some point we will see the G and the blue dot. We're effectively going to make sure we're ahead of the blue dot as per usual. As we slow down for our final stop. Sorry about that again, I've done it again. 10 kilometers now. There's the G. C for call. Let's change to 0, and we're going to put ourselves to 1B, stay ahead of the blue. We might have to add a bit more speed, we might have to add a bit more braking here. But we're alright. All the signals ahead just cleared. Speed limit has now dropped to 140. I need to reach 140 in less than 2 kilometers. Stay ahead of the blue. It's now dropped to 0. Platform 3. One B. And stop. Wow, quite a route. Gold. Didn't expect anything less. But yeah, that was the route. Let me know what you think. Let me know what other games you want me to play in the comments. And thanks for watching. And I hope to see you all again soon. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.